Good afternoon, guys, and welcome to a much anticipated, by me probably, SimScott 185 stream. You are super welcome to be here. I haven't streamed in about a month, so apologies for that. Real life sometimes getting in the way, but got a bit of I guess a treat. You've probably seen it from other streamers at the moment, but this is the Pmdg G737-700, currently getting loaded up with some water. This guy here is doing something with the bathroom. It's connected, it's not leaking. That's all we really want. We've got bags and the cabin being loaded in there. And over here as well. It's such a cool little aircraft. If you've flown in X-Plane 11, you've probably seen some of my streams with the 737 there. Similar type of aircraft, but this is obviously Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. I'm not in any way an airline pilot. I fly general aviation. Hopefully we can have some fun on the way down to Gatwick today. We'll jump into the cockpit and just have a little look around in terms of what we can see and what's going on. So see, pretty detailed in terms of its layout. It's pretty good. We've got another British Airways sitting off to our right hand side here at Edinburgh, and we've got the air bridge connected. When you first load up the 737, you'll actually find that the air bridge isn't connected, and the way that you do that is you come down into FMC, and here we've got a number of menus. So you go into FS Actions, you've got fuel, payload. At the moment, we don't have any passengers. We'll start them boarding. The cargo has been preloaded for us. We're going to go full as a flight. You see, here we've got the external pit power, which is, if we want to have a look, this yellow cable here, which you can see that goes from here, coming into the airplane, and that's just giving it power from the ground. You can get a little cart that comes out if you really want. You can then release the jetway. We've got air start units, we've got all sorts of options here that we could use if we need them. We'll get what we'll do is we will release our lavatory and our potable water, and also the aft loaders, because we don't really need those. You can see them going away. And down here as well, these trucks drive away. It's pretty cool. Makes it feel a little bit realistic. Also got custom Edinburgh scenery, and yeah, all really immersive. So that's the baggage loaders away. You can see that they've shut the cargo doors, which is perfect. It's a beautiful livery. I think it's probably, oh, well, this one's on hold. He's stuck. So you can see they've got the kilograms in here. The target, you can change it if you want, but you'd probably, if you want to do that, have to go back into here, set these cargoes to 0, and then you can go, we've set it to max. We're going to take the 428 people. So if we go to, and there's certain ways, I'm still learning this aircraft, but there's certain, if we do 128 and put that in there, and it's saying boarding start. Now there's a reason it can't start, and I suspect, and this is how realistic this mod is we have to open the door. That's helpful. So it's not like, yeah, you can't just let people go on, I guess, with the door shut. So this is ultra realistic. You have to do things in the right order, which can, get a bit frustrating if you're new, but hopefully there's a number of tutorials out there. We hit start, we'll start to see hopefully some people coming aboard. Cool. We'll also get the fuel truck over. And while that's arriving, we'll just check. Let's just get our electric pumps on here, and everything else is set up. We'll do the emergency exit lights, close those. We'll also head up to the overhead panel, test flight recorder. If that's flight, nav, and then hit this to heading, and what will happen is a little number comes up here, and that will show you how many minutes it is until we are aligned in terms of our navigational GPSs, or IRSs in this airplane. So 9 minutes it's going to take, which isn't too bad. Jump back down, and apologies for jumping over the place. In terms of the fuel that we need today, let me just get the flight plan up. What this doesn't have, which is useful, and they are going to bring it in, the Pmdg team, try saying that, is an electronic flight bag. So I think there's a position for it if we go, yeah, it would normally be here, but they're working on that for everyone at the moment. So we're going to take about 6,300 tons, and if we hit start, again, if we go outside the airplane, there's a chap that's connected into the ground, and then it's refueling to here. So it's ultra realistic, this. And pretty cool. And noises and the sounds are just like being at a normal airport. So yeah, I'll leave the outside of here. You can see the fuel's going in. It's tossing up here. One thing to remember, don't remove the wheel chocks. If you do that, pretty much everything shuts down in the airplane. It doesn't like it. So one of those things to be aware of if you're new to the sim. Normally we'd actually have the seatbelt signs off while we're refueling, but we'll put on auto. There's some chimes. Test those, ground call. In terms of our flight level today, it's 250. And we're off to, let's just do Gatwick. It's at 200 feet. There we go. And in terms of where we are on the ground at Edinburgh, we're on stand 9, and that is just in the middle here. We're going to be taking off from runway 06. We'll brief that a little bit as we get there. Stick the yaw damper on. I tend to, there are checklists out there, but sort of, I've flown this aircraft a few times that I try and do it from memory, which is always dangerous. It's something, if you ever fly in general aviation or in, I imagine, as an airline pilot, it's not encouraged. That's how accidents happen, but we will, it's a simulator, we'll go with it for the moment. TCAS off, fail, so we do want TCAS on at some stage. What do we need to do? Let's get down into the FMC. Go to menu, FMC, initial position, so EGPH is Edinburgh. We'll put the gate in, we don't need to do that. The IRSs are coming online, take the left one, dump it in here, pretty much as the IRS is up here. In terms of route, we're going to request our flight plan. Interestingly, we need to just take that out. Let's do this. So EGPH to EJKK is the one we want. Hit select and request, and that will start to come to us now. Let's have a little look down here. See actually the fuel coming on here, which is perfect. That's what we want. Hope everyone's doing well. It's a long weekend here in the UK. Queen's Jubilee. We'll load this in. It's just a lot of celebrations going on. We've been really lucky. It's basically a 4-day weekend here. So I thought we'd get some streaming in and see what that looks like. You guys need to let me know the quality of the stream if you watch this back. Anything that you want us to do or you like to see. Oh good, so we've executed that. In terms of departure and arrival, we're going off runway 06 per the ATIS today, and that's a Boston 1 Delta. Hit execute. That's departure and arrivals. Arriving into 08 right in Gatwick, and it will be a Disset 1 Golf arrival is what we're anticipating. That may change as we get down there. I think there will be full ATC. That will execute that for the moment. Just go into legs, check there's no discontinuities, which there is. Click that button there, that's the last page of our route. Stick it in there, hit execute. By this point, we'll be getting vectored, fingers crossed, by air traffic control. And we hopefully won't need to do anything too much on our own. Because we're still refueling, you can see the center of gravity is going to change. We're still also, I think, boarding people. So let's just check that. So that's still fueling. Yeah, we've only got 89 passengers on at the moment. What we can do though, while we're here, is first of all, we've got Edinburgh Approach on 121.2. I wonder if I can go up the way. That'd be helpful. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Perfect. 1:1.2. There we go. Listen in, see if anyone's around. And then there's Scottish Centre on who are on 135.525. 135. So this is just setting up the radios in advance, so we don't have to do much more thinking than this when we get into the air. Perfect. So there's definitely going to be air traffic control in Scotland. I think when we get down into England, the guys have logged off, but someone might come on. We never know. So we're here. We're anticipating basically from stand 9, we'll push back, facing off to the west, down false shot onto Alpha, and then we continue all the way down. It'll probably be to Alpha 1 for departure. In terms of our actual departure, so we're going to be taking off in this direction. So it's cool, we can hear them. I'm just going to mute myself because I want to see what you guys can hear. So that was pretty quiet, I think. So we'll turn them up a little bit, and hopefully you guys will be able to hear them as well. Let me just that up the way. Quite deaf you guys now, but we'll see if we can hear it. I'll do some checks as we go along just to make sure you can. So yeah, sorry we got rudely interrupted. 044 on the course, and it's left turn. Following the VOR, and we will then go to Cumbo, which is Cumbernauld, down to Gotham. We might get a shortcut. We'll never know. We'll see when we're up in the air. Didn't flight directors on. Keep those. Cool. The altitude initially is going to be, let's stop out 6,000. So we'll just put that in there, and we'll do our takeoff calculations in a second. So that's all good. We can sort of reset our fuel if we really want to, and that just resets our fuel use, so we know where we're at. You can see we've got our fuel on board now, which is good. So if we go, we can release the fuel truck. Have a look. Oh, it's such good noises in this airplane. There he goes. He's sort of getting himself unhooked. There he goes. It's not the smoothest of graphics, just yanks it out though. He's off. He doesn't want to crash into that guy there. Ooh, it's close. You can see over here, Wizz Air and a BA, our British Airways, looking to get out of here. Have we got everyone on board? Yes, we do. Okay, so everyone's on, which is cool. So that means we can do two things, which is can hopefully get rid of that. Yep. So the jetway, we get rid of it, and now we can go in here. RCO fuel weight, put reserves of 3. I said I am not in any way qualified to do this. Just understand flying a little bit. Been doing simming for a while, so please don't assume this is the all singing, all dancing. All singing, all dancing version of how to fly this. It really is not. Transition altitude is 7,000. That's in the ATIS, which is cool. M1 limit. Just do. We're not going to do any derating. We're going to punch up into the air pretty quickly. Flat 5, trim, 548, and that gives us our V1, V2, VR and V2. So that's 136 down there, which goes into here. And this needs to be 060 roughly, because that's the runway heading. And then our trim, if we come over here. So trim wheels down here. You can see it wants 548, and we are currently just below 5. So if we go. Slowly, but we'll get there. And it's just roughly right. So that's pretty much just below the 6, which is what we need up here. So I think we are pretty much in a good state. Let's just get the window heats on. We'll also start up the APU. That's important. So the APU basically will give you power when you step away from the gate, and we disconnect the ground power. So we'll just start that. That takes a minute or two, but we'll be able to hear it. Well, we might be able to hear it. There's a jet behind us, but it comes out of here. It's a little jet engine in the back. Tell you what we need to do it though. I know it is starting. Interesting. I wasn't sure if we need to put a fuel pump on, but can we not? Just have that at the moment. I think that's all good. APU has started. Okay, cool. So APU is up and running. That means we can come off the ground power. And that then means that when we go back into our menu here, into our actions, ground services, we can then release the ground power because we won't be able to push back with it. Which is good. Let's have a look at this overhead panel. Is there anything else we need to be aware of? We won't turn the fuel pumps
Radar,
on.
let's go to Tango Mike on gate 7.
Okay, just go listen to this.
QNH of 1027, information Oscar and AC20 near, requesting IFR down to Billand.
Let's go to Tango Mike, clearance of Duns, tell us 6 Delta departure, squawk 5013.
Okay, cool. So that
Tell us 6
works
Delta
for me.
departure and squawk 5013, let's go to Tango Mike.
Let's go to Tango Mike, playback is correct, unit 1027.
That's all good.
QNH is
Start anti-collision.
1027, let's go to
APB comes on.
Tango Mike.
And we can start the air conditioning. That just keeps everyone cool in the back.
Approach, let's go to Tango Mike, can you just confirm squawk for me? I've just lost it.
Let's go to Tango Mike, squawk code 5013.
5013 in the box, thank you.
Most of them did not sound sure about that, but that's fair enough. Right, what else do we need to worry about up here? Air conditioning done, that's all good, we'll go for our clearance. And then, yeah, should be underway soon. Got all that in, that's all good, that's all good. We'll do this when we get out there, our auto brake. Perfect. Alright, let's have a chat to this chap. Let's just see what we are on. So we've got Oscar is the latest. Oscar 737 700 1 stand 9. Cool. Edinburgh radar, very good afternoon. Speedbird 185 with you, stand 9. We've got Oscar, Boeing 737 700, request request clearance is filed to Gatwick.
Speeder 185 and radar, clearance to Gatwick, Gossamer 1 Delta departure, squawk code 7603.
Gossamer 1 Delta and squawk 7603, Speedbird 185.
Speeder 185, feedback is correct, QNH 1027.
Oh, actually, I haven't done that yet. Ooh. QNH, what was that? 1027. It is high pressure in Scotland today. So 1027 is just updating down here. What we haven't done is put our minimums in, but we'll do that as 250. Which is cool. And then he asked us to squawk down here, 7603. 7603. And we can just punch that into TARA. Perfect. Just go. Alright, just a bit of a sweep around the aircraft just to check. There's nothing that we can hit here. That's cool. Aer Lingus off to our left hand side. See, that's dangerous, isn't it? We're about to push back, and that door's open. So, I really should pick that up. Probably from some warning somewhere, I'd imagine, but maybe not. Let's go back into here. Menu, FS actions, doors, close the door, please. There it goes. Perfect. Go back to here, just go to ground services. We'll remove our chocks. That means we'll be able to get out of here pretty quickly. Just gonna make that.
And approach Frisco to Tango Mike, stand 7, ready for push and start.
Frisco to Tango Mike, push and start approach space west.
Push and start approved, facing west, Frisco to Tango Mike.
Right, yes.
Approach Ascot
Nice
205 with you heading 335, thing 90470.
Ascot 2205, Edinburgh radar, 3 departure from Alpha touchdown, landing your name 06, continue descent flight level 70.
Continue to 70 Ascot 2205.
Cool. Just come down here, having a little look around the aircraft before we get out of the way. So that's all good. We've got this in. And we'll just actually, while we're here, pre-plan our pushback using this fantastic little app. So zoom out and just plonk this right here. Enter. And then we'll push
Edinburgh radar EV808, stand 19 with Oscar, Type A320, request clearance to Copenhagen, please.
Oh, Copenhagen.
Yes, 808, clearance code.
Pretty busy today on here, which is great.
Departure, squawk code 4717.
Clear Copenhagen, Tower 6 Delta, and 4717 in the box, EV808.
808, correct, QNH 1027, break, Ascot 2205, descent altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1027, turn right, heading 350 degrees.
And to 5,000 feet on 1.
We'll be waiting anyway for this Wizz Air to get out of the way.
Ascot 2205, manufacturer from the touchdown, decent altitude 4,000 feet.
What's that speed, Ascot 2205?
So, there's no point really asking for pushback while that chap is in the way. See Aer Lingus there, hopefully we get out before him. Which I'm sure we will. Jump back in the cockpit.
Edinburgh, Whiskey 2 Tango Mike, ready to taxi to runway 04.
Whiskey 2 Tango Mike, taxi by Foxtrot, Echo Alpha, hold Alpha 1.
Foxtrot Echo Alpha, hold Alpha 1, Whiskey 2 Tango Mike.
Ascot 2205, decent altitude 3,000 feet.
Pretty busy.
Heading 020
That's great.
and
This is
cleared
what we want to
island
see on the network.
Send 3000 right to 020 and clear 06 from Approach, Ascot 220.
Edinburgh Approach, good afternoon. Shamrock 8 extra uniform, request ready check please.
Shamrock 8 X-ray uniform, Edinburgh, little CS5.
Okay, so that's him out the way. And Speedbird 185 is ready for push and start.
Speedbird 81, correction, Speedbird 185, push and start to please, face west.
Push and start approved, face west, Speedbird 185. Right, let's get this guy here.
Cockpit to ground. Edinburgh Approach, Shamrock 8 extra uniform, information, Oscar on board, requesting clearance to Dublin.
I think that's our friend over there.
X-ray uniform, going to Dublin, customer Delta departure, scope code 4474.
Got the parking brake pulled.
Clear to our destination, Dublin. Gosa 1 Delta departure, squawking 24.
Can have a look what's happening out here.
Extra uniform.
Summer 8 X-ray uniform, request to correct spot, what is in the text chat, Unit 1027.
Step.
Summer 8 X-ray uniform, squawk 4474, your rest is correct, Unit 1027.
Affirmative, squawking 4474 and QNH 1027. Shamrock 8 extra uniform.
Ascot 2205, South Swim 06, Redways 10 knots, clear to land, runway 06.
Land Ascot 2205.
That's the parking brake released. So, to start the engines, let's just turn our packs off here.
Whiskey 2 Tango Mike, fully ready.
Ascot 2 Tango Mike,
And hit the switch here.
A320 Neo, line up runway 06 behind.
You can see that it's starting to spot up here.
Arriving A320, landing 06, line up await, runway 06 behind.
Have a look outside. Engine is spooling up. Which is cool. Come back in. And click that button there. Cool, so that switch pops out. Go on to this one. So again, it's just spooling up. We're just watching this N2 spot. Parking brake comes on. Press that button there. So he makes his way off. Looks pretty sweet. So now that's done, let's go back up here. We can move to the engines. It'd help if I put the fuel pumps on, but that's fine. There's fuel in the system. Stick on some taxi lights. These can come back to auto. They can all go on. I think we are good to go. Also just put in our projected takeoff, which is there. Hit the engine switch, blanks up this screen, and we need flaps of 5. Should be able to see moving. Quite noisy outside the airplane. Yep, it's the latest PMD version. It is.
Edinburgh Approach, Shamrock 8 Extra uniform, request push and start please.
Cool, so we jump in. There is a
Shamrock
random
8
yellow
X-ray
airplane.
Uniform, hold position for now, I'll let you know in about a minute.
Standing by, Shamrock 8 Extra uniform.
I've got 2205, vacate right when able.
He's waiting for us
Okay.
to taxi. Speedbird 185 is ready for taxi.
Speedbird 185, taxi by Foxtrot Echo Alpha, hold Alpha 1.
Foxtrot Echo Alpha Alpha 1, Speedbird 185.
It's got 2205. It's Charlie.
Take the parking brake off.
2205, taxi straight ahead to Lima, Golf, and
And away we go.
6.
Give a golf
So we're going.
Summer 8, X-ray uniform, caution the British Airways.
Gonna go here,
37 on
Echo,
the right-hand side,
then
taxi
Alpha,
away
right down to Alpha 1.
and start as approved. Face east beam stand 9 or 10.
It's all good, that's all good. Take off APU, and we can turn the APU off now.
Approach, let's go 2 Tango Mike holding on 06.
Have a look where we're going.
Let's go choosing a Mike 7706 degrees, 1 turn up, close take off in 06.
Runway 06, go take off, let's go 2 Tango Mike, cheers.
Shamrock 8 X-ray uniform push and start is approved. Facing east.
Oh,
CBO
that's
beam
not the best
stand
angle.
10.
So yeah, we're just taxiing down to runway 06. This is now Alpha. You can see the Wizz Air taking off.
My apologies, pushing back, facing east.
There he goes.
8 Extra uniform.
Stick on the yellow line.
Aircraft 3353, clearance to Shannon, Gotham 1 Delta departure, spot code 5663. Aircraft 3353, feedback is correct.
Let's put the autothrottle on now. VNav and LNav.
Let's go 2 Tango uniform airborne passing 3000.
Let's go to Tango Mike, thanks. Contact Scottish frequency 135 4525.
135, 525, let's go 2 Tango Mike. Cheers to the ATC, have a good day.
Get a better view. Try not to go onto the grass. So yeah, super realistic, this Pmdg. Great sounds in the back.
185, confirm ready for departure upon reaching.
Ooh, it may do, Sciafique. Where are you seeing that in terms of the AD screen pop up? How do you mean pop out? Oh. Yeah, we're ready for immediate departure, speed 185.
Speed 185, thanks. Status 06 is 10 knots. Clear for takeoff, running 06.
Clear for takeoff, 06, speed 185. Yeah, that was exciting. Alright, let's make our way onto the runway and just get out of here. Let's just get our lights on. So, I'd say pretty poor lineup. We'll swing around to the left a little bit, but we can handle that. So advanced throttles up to about 50%, and then the screw here, if you click it, is toga. It's a bit unconventional.
Edinburgh, Ascot 205. Stand 16, thanks for service. Good day.
Ascot TT05, thanks.
Pretty good views out the window. And away we go. That'll bring the gear up. And what we'll do is we'll just go into vertical speeds. Yoo-hoo, we are climbing really fast. Power command in. Perfect. And we're just following the departure out.
Speed 185, and what passing altitude?
3,500 feet for speed 185.
Speed 185, thanks. Contact first control, frequency 135.525, bye-bye.
135.525, thanks for your help, speed 185. So that's already in the box. Scottish Control, very good afternoon, speed 185 with you passing 4,600, Gotham 1 Delta.
Speedbird 185, Scottish Control, climb flight level 250.
Flight level 250, speed 185. So we'll bring the flaps up. So 250 goes...
Kilo Mike, reporting Stonehaven. Golf Kilo Mike, roger, leaving control airspace in 2 miles, switch service to require. Basic service required, Golf Kilo Mike.
250, and we hit
Kilo Mike, roger,
standard.
basic service.
I have basic service, Golf Kilo Mike.
So yeah, get some good views. Edinburgh bridges over here, and what the airplane's doing is it's stopping at the constraints per the SID.
Let's go to Tango Mike, route direct.
Hit out into vent,
Uniform Romeo Alpha Tango.
and it will
Right, let's go to Tango Mike. Cheers.
climb up to where it needs to go. Just clear that. Perfect. So we continue the climb out from Edinburgh, and we're still following the SID, but we're climbing right up to flight level 250.
185, route direct Southwark.
Fix Southwark, speed 185. So Southwark will be in here. There. Click that button. It's still happening quite quickly, I imagine, for you guys. Hit execute, and there we go. So that's quite interesting. It's giving me a shortcut right over the top of the airport. On TCAS, you can also see this aircraft. It's pretty cool. That will happen very quickly. Was just trying to handle all that happened. You can see we're climbing it. The 737 climbs super quickly.
When ready, descend flight level 70, high speed approved.
Descend flight level 70,
So that's the airport below us.
Victor Echo November, I'm not now in your airspace, but can you please tell me what's wrong with my flight plan?
Lima Yankee Victor Echo November, Scottish Control. You've just entered my airspace and I haven't got a flight plan on file for you, so I need you to refile it.
I have refiled it, and can you please look at it?
Lima Yankee Victor Echo November, there's no flight plan on the record, so could you reconnect and file again?
Roger. Stand by, please.
Perfect. Past 10,000 feet, so...
Unless it's little soul.
And West Go 2 Tango Mike, report requested
let's do
level.
that.
Requested level for final will be 320 for us.
West Go 2 Tango Mike, Roger, I need you on an odd level. Can you take 310 or 330?
That should be on strobe and steady already.
We'll take 310 then, let's go 2 Tango Mike.
West Go 2 Tango Mike, climb flight level 310.
310, 2 Tango Mike.
So that all happened quite quickly. We'll just bring this down to the off position. That's it locked. We can take away our rejected takeoff.
Lima Yankee Victor Echo November, thanks, I've received that now. Squawk 0734.
Scientific, I think you were meaning do the actual instruments pop out if you click on them? Nope. Which I thought they were going to update, but it seems not. Interesting. So that's just
Lima Yankee Victor Echo November, it must be okay right now.
Lima Yankee Victor Echo November, A firm has now received it. Squawk 0734.
Cool, that's him sword.
Squawk 0734, Lima Yankee Victor Echo November.
So we're just getting into the cruise as we go down to Gatwick. I haven't seen what these that's a cool view. What they have in terms of PMDG's installed ones. Let me go with this one for you guys. You can see the wing absolutely shaking away.
Golf Kilo Mike, Orkney, regional pressure 1022.
Scottish Ryanair Forces Golf Red Taxi, please.
Ryanair 46 Golf, taxi out of point Delta 1, runway 07, cross runway 17.
Taxi, hold for Delta 1, runway 07, cross 17, Ryanair 46 Golf.
Lima Yankee Victor Echo November, route direct to AMTAP Alpha Mike Tango Alpha Papa, and climb flight level 320.
Redirect to AMTAP and climb to flight level 320, Lima Yankee Victor Echo November.
Cool.
Speedbird 185, report requested level.
We'll stick with flight level 250, SB 185.
Roger.
Could go up higher, but that's what we filed for, and I'm alright with
Golf
that.
Kilo Mike, the Orkney regional pressure 1022.
Roger, 1022.
that's us leveling out into the cruise. And obviously using the FMCs just when we'll actually get progress.
Shamrock 55, leave Timberley,
So.
heading 005, vectors RS approach, runway 05.
2:20 Zulu time, which is just over an hour.
Shamrock 55, leave Timberley, heading 005, vectoring ILS approach, runway 05.
Leave Timberley, heading 005, vectors for ILS 05, Shamrock 55.
Lima Yankee Victor Echo November, request further climb.
Lima Yankee Victor Echo November, unable due traffic.
Roger.
Scottish Control, good afternoon, Shamrock 8 Extra Uniform with you passing 3,000 feet.
Shamrock 8 Extra Uniform, Scottish Control, climb flight level 240.
Climbing flight level 240, Shamrock 8 Extra Uniform.
Ryanair 46 Golf, hold position after departure, runway 07, right turn direct Blacker.
Hold position after departure. Right turn, so it's Blacker.
Ryanair 46 Golf, correct, 5 Delta 1, surface wind 090 degrees, 11 knots, runway 07, clear for takeoff.
Good takeoff. Scottish Control, very good afternoon, Midland 106, flight level 300, I've got information Charlie for Aberdeen and it's Airbus A321.
Midland 106, Scottish Control, direct Lesney.
Direct Lesney, Midland 106.
Golf Kilo Mike, request max penetration.
Golf Kilo Mike, I'm unable to provide a map penetration, so it won't be required.
Roger.
Easy 8.476, standby.
And Scottish Sense, can you just confirm for Shamrock 55 right heading 005?
Shamrock 55 negative will be a left turn.
Left turn heading 005, Shamrock 55.
Lima Yankee Victor Echo November, climb flight level 380.
Climb flight level 380, Lima Yankee Victor Echo November.
Shamrock 8 Extra Uniform, route direct NIMAP.
Say again, Shamrock 8 Extra Uniform.
Shamrock 8 Extra Uniform, direct NIMAT, November India Mike Alpha Tango.
November India Mike Alpha Tango, Shamrock 8 Extra Uniform.
Shamrock 55, 35 miles, runway 05, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1026.
QNH 1026.
PJ74, apologies for that. We're currently standing 6 Papa Delta. Airbus A320, information is Delta, request IFR to Gatwick.
Easy 874 Scottish, cleared to Gatwick via the Papa 600. Initial climb flight level 110, squawk 7606.
Vizier Papa 6 departure, initial climb 11, flight level 110, squawk 7606.
Easy 874, correct.
So things we can do in the cruise, guys, is if we jump to here, our descent. There's a button called forecast, and we can hit request now. On SimBrief, there's an option to download the wind that will be forecast as we get into Gatwick. So put this in, and you hit request, and eventually you see this message lights up here. Click load. Hit execute. And that just tells the airplane what to expect as it's descending, and that will help plan our descent into Gatwick itself. In terms of what we're looking at as we get closer into Gatwick, it's this Gidley 1 Golf. It's a DISIT flight level 200, so again you can get ahead of the airplane. And you can see DISIT flight level 200, which matches flight level 200 here. And got flight level 150 at Kidley, which is there. It's in a speed constraint at 2 fours, 250 knots, which is in there. Holly, 220 knots, and then Willow, 220 knots at 7,000 to 5,770. So it's all in there, which is good. We can also look at 08 right.
Speedbird 185, Monty Unicom, bye-bye.
122.8, thanks for your help, Speedbird 185.
Ryanair 46 Golf, climb flight level 210.
So,
and are you happy for a shortcut direct to Newcastle, taking you outside control SS?
Yeah, absolutely.
122.8.
Climb 210.
So that means it's not there traffic control for us at the moment.
Waypoint again, please.
Ryanair 46 Golf, I'll give you...
Put that in there. What we'll do is we'll just climb. What we'll do, we'll just climb up a little bit. Might get there a bit quicker, and because we're outside of controlled airspace, we can now do that. But it probably what it needs is cruise flight level 290 is now in there, which is cool. So we'll slowly climb up. So we're just talking about as we approach 08 right at Gatwick. And what we're expecting, so runway use is 08 right, which is fine. So it's 078 degrees in terms of our heading. 078, and it's 110.9 when we look at here. So 110, and you need to do it on both sides. 110.9. Perfect. So it's all about getting ahead of the airplane. You don't want to be scrabbling to put that all in as you're coming into land. Just sweeping around the cockpit just to check there's nothing that has alerted us to anything, but always calm so far. So, knocked off 10 minutes from our arrival time just by climbing up a bit higher because less air, the faster we go. Just heading down the west coast of United Kingdom. That's the Isle of Man just disappearing off our window. I'll just get ourselves prepared as well as we come into Gatwick. So I know from the view pilot there's an approach on 126825. So 825. Which is there. And also got a tower on 124.225, but we won't we could see, well, be interested how it worked, but you could box it in the second radio, which sometimes happens. We do it in real life. We've got in our little airplane 2 radios, so you can have, in essence, 4 frequencies that you flip between just by moving from one radio to the other. Still not sure what this does. If anyone knows, put it in the comments, let me know. Haven't played with it, but yeah, I'm sure it's important. A little look over the nose shield. Getting close to our top of descent, you can see it in the green text there. That'll be the start of our descent into Gatwick. Already set our auto brake, we'll put it to 2. Just anticipating, again, getting things ready so that we don't have lots to do as we descend into Gatwick, because we'll be being vectored, we might be looking out for traffic, and it's just a lot better if we are ahead of the game. We've got the charts already set up, so we've got Navigraph, you can pin them, we've got, that's Gatwick itself, and we've also got the parking stands, so it's really easy to click between them. So you don't have to worry about sitting there getting them out while someone's asking you to move around. And another thing is just have a pad and paper with you. If someone's asking you to do something, then it's a lot easier to write it down while they're chatting to you, and then it's a lot easier to read it back as well. So, in terms of our descent, we know we need to be flight level 200 at Disset, and the airplane knows that too. So what it's going to do is it will start descending down at this top of descent point, and it's going to try and keep a profile which is very similar to what it needs to do to descend here. So you don't actually, it's different to the Airbus, you don't actually need to do anything apart from make sure that your cruising altitude is lower. So it can be anything, you could leave it here. I always stop it where you leave the altitude. Where do we go to? We probably want to go down to, let's do Kidley first. We'll do 15,000. So it'll descend on profile, basically descend to Disset, and it'll continue descending, and it'll stop here. And that's probably where traffic control will pick us up and tell us to either stop descending or to continue descending. Then you get into the fun part of landing. Which, you know, should be fine. Although it's pretty windy down south today, so we're fairly near Gatwick, and yeah. What we got? Yeah, it's about 15 knots, but it's a just off the left-hand side of the runway. Aircraft going over the top of us. It's a nice looking aircraft. Pretty sweet. Anyway, should probably go back inside, figure out what's going on here. Still not quite our top of descent, but we're getting closer. Feels like pretty busy in Gatwick, so I'll figure out as we get there. It seems to be a really popular airport on Vatsim. Yeah, there's loads of people, loads of people. Which will test my computer when we get all these aircraft, and we'll see how slowly we go. Right guys, so what we can see on the screen here is our top descent and also another aircraft, and that's showing that it's 200 feet below us. When it gets to 0, 0, it should be at the same level, yeah. And the arrow showing that it's now above us, so it's climbing out away from us. Which I think is might be someone going towards Heathrow. Oh, there's another one. If you hit the data button, it's quite useful. Gives you what flight level you need to be at and when it expects you to get there as well, at what time. It's interesting it's showing this 15,000. It clearly thinks there's a transition level. 1 second. Descent. No. Interesting. Seems to think there's a transition level. That doesn't exist, but that's all good. I think we'll land at 30 degrees flaps, 134 knots. Perfect. Yeah, just about to start descent. As I said, the airplane will do it automatically. Once it crosses this top of descent marker, we've got our height or altitude we want to get to, which is 15,000 feet. And we can always look ahead at the ATIS for Gatwick, which shows, again I'm just using vPilot, but QNH is 1019, so you'll see down here, if I move this, you can pre-input it, so that's 1019 down there. All good. There's an aircraft just off to our left. You can't see it at the moment, but you can see him on the screen. Or her. So you start to see on the screen, profile will appear, and this will start to dip downwards to our vertical speed. You see we've got headwind of about 20 knots, which is keeping us slow. Just need to watch this aircraft here, but actually you can see when you bring in the range, he's over there. I just want to try if I click that off. Yeah, okay. So some people might have used this airplane and not seen traffic. You need to click that button and basically takes it away and then puts it back on. Cool. Bit cloudier than when we left Edinburgh. And we can see the profile coming in now. So, engines pull back, we start descending. Slightly ahead of it, above it. This will then come in and it starts to descend with that. Perfect. So there's a Gatwick Approach on, which we've got in at 126825. See the engines are just spilling back. And what it's doing, it's trying to descend to meet all the constraints of the arrival. So we're not on this chart at the moment, but when we are, we'll get down to this at flight level 200. Get our heading aligned with where we're going, and the reason for that is if we do talk to air traffic control and they suddenly say, oh, actually turn right or left to heading, it won't be miles off the direction we are. So if you've got this lined up already and say they want you to go to heading 180, it's pretty easy to do that. But if you were, say, on a, let's say this was at 360 degrees, the complete opposite, it'd be really difficult to spin it around quickly enough. Again, it's just anticipating things before they happen. Green line is anticipating where we level off. And you can see we put in 15,000, and we know at Kidley we have to be at 15,000, so that's what it's trying to do. I show it on here. And Dissit, we've got a hard stop at flight level 200, so we click legs. You can see it's trying to get to flight level 200 and then 15,000, so 20,000 and then down to 15,000 feet. Great little flight model, it's amazing. Quite noisy though. So you see we're getting close to Dissit, coming down nicely. Our profile is bang on, that diamond's right in the middle, so it's all looking good so far. So we said before, but just a reminder, as we come in, we've got the 110.9, which is now active, and our course is 078, which is here and here. Let's see what other views we get with Pmdg. So it zooms in there. That's the there. Oh, perfect. Stand back and look between the pilots. So, I'm just about to pass 20,000 feet. Bang on. The city itself. A few more aircraft popping up. Let's go. One off to our left, one off to our right. This one's climbing, and this one's descending. This guy's going into Heathrow, from what I can see, and this guy is off to Dublin. After Kidley, where do we need to get down to? Let's do 7,000. And we might get to stop. But we're just continuing following the arrival. And again, that's what the computer's trying to do. Get us to below at 7,000. So the plane just leveled off as we continue our way towards Gatwick. Basically loop round to the south and then join the runway from the south. So basically it'll fly level for a bit and then it'll start to descend when it needs to get towards Willow. It's just us following the approaching. My guy's just pressing something there. Starting the stream again.
Echo 35, came in straight in, runway 06, 2,500 feet, be a full set, but descending to set target, we report overhead, we count traffic.
Right guys, that was Approach trying to get in touch with me, so we'll have a little listen first. And we'll give them a shout.
Gatwick 2078, flight heading 185.
185 to go with.
For Delta, turn left 3240 degrees.
Left 240 degrees, easy 1 for Delta.
Easy 13 Hotel Papa, turn right 350 degrees, descend to altitude 3,000 feet.
350 degrees, 3,000 feet, easy 31 Hotel Papa.
Gatwick Director, Speedbird 185 with you, Kitty 1 Golf. This is 1 Golf, sorry.
Flight Director, hello, information Lima, descend flight level 100.
Flight level 100, Speedbird 185.
Seabird 185, expect radar vectors for an ILS approach runway 08 right. No delay, report your aircraft type.
Expecting vectors and Boeing 737-700, Speedbird 185.
CZ 473, uniform, turn left, heading 345, climb flight level 170.
345 up to 170, easy 473.
So he's going to vector us in now rather than take us around the SID. So we're getting down towards our lights on.
Easy 13 Hotel Papa, turn right, heading 050 degrees, cleared ILS approach, runway 08 right.
Right 050 degrees, cleared ILS approach 08 right, easy 13 Hotel Papa.
Into the mark.
Go 2078, climb flight level 170.
170, skyway.
Easy 8202, 25 miles, runway 08 right, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1019.
Descending 4,000 feet, QNH 1019, easy 8202.
Easy 14 Delta, resume air navigation direct Southampton, climb flight level 170.
Climb flight level 170, direct Southampton, easy 14 Delta.
Easy 473, uniform, resume air navigation direct Bedford. Seabird 185, descend flight level 90.
Flight level 90, speed 185.
Airways 2078, resume air navigation direct to Hawk.
Our navigation direct to Hawk, skyway 2078.
Easy 13 Hotel Papa, contact Gatwick Tower, call sign only 124.225, bye-bye.
Call sign only 124.225, thanks, bye.
Easy 473, uniform, climb flight level 320.
320, 472 uniform.
Seabird 185, descend flight level 80.
Flight level 80, speed 185.
Easy 14 Delta, climb flight level 190.
Flight level 190, easy 14 Delta.
Airways 2078, nothing further for you, monitor uniform 122.8, bye-bye.
122.8, skyway
124.225 is the tower. Got it in there, so that's good.
Easy 14 Delta, nothing further for you, monitor uniform 122.8, bye-bye.
122.8, freezing 14 Delta, yeah. Director, hello, runner 26 November, Mike passing 2,700 feet for 3,000 feet, Inver 1 Zulu.
Runner 26 November, Mike Gatwick, director, hello, climb now, flight level 130.
Climb flight level 130, runner 26 November, Mike.
Seabird 185, descend flight level 70.
Flight level 70, speed 185.
EV473 uniform, nothing further for you, Month Unicorn 122.8, bye-bye.
122.8, take care, EV473 uniform.
Do level change here and some speed breakdown.
EV8202, turn right heading 310 degrees, descend to altitude 3,000 feet.
Right heading 310 and descending 3,000 feet, EV8202.
Seabird 18523, track miles, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1019 now.
Down to 5,000 feet, QNH 1019, airspeed 185. And we hit standard to get 1019. So all happens pretty quickly. I'd always do level change because that tries to keep your speed at 240. We've got to be below 250. Getting down to 5,000, whack, the speed breaks out. And you see it'll start to descend pretty quickly. There's a EasyJet flying below us. There he is. Descending pretty quickly, so we can.
Easy A202, turn right heading 055, cleared ILS, runway 08 right.
Setting right heading 055, jet ILS 08 right, easy 8202.
Rhino 26 November Mike, turn right heading 285.
285, Rhino 26 November Mike.
Seabird 185, turn left heading 250 degrees.
Left 250, speed 185.
Rhino 26 November Mike, climb flight level 200.
200, Rhino 26 November Mike.
Director hello, at Portugal 1335, holding 3000. Air Portugal 1335, Gatwick director hello, climb now, flight level 90.
Roger, 90, Air Portugal 1335.
Seabird 185, descend to altitude 4,000 feet.
4,000 feet, speed 185. A lot going on, guys, but got the heading in, slowing down to 220 knots, slowing down to 4,000. We'll bring ourselves back to 200 knots now, just so that we're stable as we approach.
Rhino 26 November Mike, resume navigation direct Kennet.
Oh, nav direct Canada, Runner 26 November Mike.
Any speed breaking. Yeah, we can probably shoot some flaps as well now just to help us. Flaps 5.
Director, Portugal 1335.
Air Portugal 1335, report your partial message.
Confirm, any speed restrictions for us?
Air Portugal 1335, negative.
Roger, no ADC speed restrictions, Air Portugal 1335.
Air Portugal 1335, climb flight level 150.
So basically,
Climb flight level
downwind leg,
150,
and then
Portugal
we'll turn right.
1335.
It's fine.
Seabird 185, turn right heading 350 degrees, descend to altitude 3,000 feet.
At 350 down to 3,000, speed 185.
Rhino 26 November Mike, climb flight level 340.
340, Runner 26 November Mike.
Gatwick Director, Alpine 9 Juliet Zulu, airborne 2004. Climbing.
Alpine 9 Juliet Zulu, Gatwick director, hello to you, climb now, flight level 170.
Can you say that one more time?
Seabird 185, turn right, heading 060 degrees, cleared ILS approach, runway 08 right.
Right, 060, cleared the approach, 08 right, speed 185.
Portugal 1335, turn left, heading 235.
Confirm the heading for Portugal 1335.
Portugal 1335, turn left, heading 235.
235 at Portugal 1335.
Easy 8202, contact Gatwick Tower, call sign only 124.225, bye bye.
Call sign only 124.225, easy 82025.
Portugal 1335, climb flight level 240.
You are locked. That will,
Flight level 240,
start to
Portugal
track this in.
1335.
as this comes in.
Is it correct that Alpine 9 Zulu, can you say again?
Sorry, Alpine 9 and Juliet Zulu, climb flight level 170.
Timing flight level 170, Alpine 9 Zulu.
As this timing comes down, we will hit approach.
Gatwick Director, easy 48 Lima Golf with you, just passing 3,300 oblique 2 Zulu.
Easy 48 Lima Golf, Gatwick Director, hello to you, climb now, flight level 180.
Fine, flight level 180, easy 48 Lima Golf.
Check the ground if we need it.
Air Portugal 1335, resume our navigation direct to Ibnid.
Approach. Set to the guide slope.
Say again, is the waypoint for the Portugal 1335?
Ibnid, India Bravo, November, India Delta.
Roger, eat the Portugal 1335.
Seabird 185, contact Gatwick Tower, call sign only 124.225, bye-bye.
124225, call sign only, speed 185.
25.
Alpine 9 and Juliet Zulu, climb flight level 2.
Alpine 8901, contact director, 126.825.
Comes down.
126.825 for Alpine 801, technical service.
Gatwick Tower, speed 185.
185, Gatwick, hello, continue approach 08 right,
Continue approach, speed 185.
Capital, Citizen Versailles, Question Department.
Juliet 355, patient Silver, you would take a left, hold Golf 1, expect departure in approximately 2 minutes.
Take a left at the first and second is the rigging of runway 0 is right. So cross runway 0 is left.
Juliet 355, A firm, 08 left to the taxiway, Gatwick, so you can always cross that.
Alright, so we would be holding short. We would not be crossing the runway. Left, listen pilot, sorry for the...
Juliet 355, you can cross 08 left, hold at Golf 1, that's short of 08 right.
Alright, hold it. Alright, holding at Golf 1, crossing runway 0 is left. Thanks, you get it.
Easy 19 November Tango, hold Juliet 1.
Easy, hold Juliet 1, easy 19 November Tango.
Easy 2307, the wind 06, 0 degrees 16 knots, 08 right, clear for takeoff.
08 right, clear for takeoff, easy 2307.
Field 185, expect late landing.
Noted, speed 185.
Easy 8202, contact ground, 121 decimal length, good afternoon.
121.8, easy 8202, thank you then.
1000.
Juliet 355 holding short on the 08 right at Golf 1.
Juliet 355, roger. Two 185, on the vessel, evidently a very windy day. The wind 06, 0 degrees 16 knots, 08 right, clear to land.
Clear to land 08 right, speed 185. So, we'll take over the throttles. And we'll fly down. It's quite a big headwind here, so try not to dip too far below the glide slope.
Easy 2307, contact director 126.825, good afternoon.
126.825, good afternoon, easy 2307.
Juliet 355 behind this landing, British Airways 737 on a 1 mile final via Golf 1, line up and wait 08 right behind.
Gatwick, is that a lineup or wait until land?
Juliet 355, in other words, wait until the British Airways has landed, they're just about to, and then behind them you can line up and wait on 08 right.
Thank you, Gatwick, for the clarification.
Approaching minimums. 50. Minimums.
Tower 6 off to the left here. Get out of everyone's way.
Gatwick, this is Juliet 355, you are lined up at runway 08 right for inbound departure. So that's right.
Juliet 355, thank you, the winds are 060 degrees at 16 knots, 08 right, you're cleared for takeoff.
Cool. Welcome to Gatwick, everyone.
Wind 0608, 16 knots, take off runway 08 right, Juliet 355, thank you, Gatwick.
Juliet 185, welcome to Gatwick, contact ground 121.8, good afternoon.
121.8, have a good day, speed 185.
You too. Easy 19 November Tango, the correction,
121.8.
via Juliet 1, line up and wait 08 right.
Line up and wait for me, 08 right, easy 19 November Tango.
There you go. So we are sort of stuck behind the scenes jet.
AG8202, thanks for your patience. You can taxi via Charlie, Juliet, Papa, stand 52.
And where are we?
No worries, taxi at Charlie, Juliet, Papa, to stand 52, easy 8202.
Seabird 2834, contact Garrytown, now 124.225, bye-bye.
124.225, Seabird 2834, go.
Well, very good afternoon, speed 185 with you, Charlie 3.
Seabird 185, get ground, hello, welcome to Gatwick, taxi Charlie, Juliet, stand 27.
Charlie, Juliet, stand 27, have a good afternoon, speed 185.
You too, bye, brakes, easy 280 X-ray, taxi, correction, thanks for your patience, you can taxi right onto Juliet, Tango, then 26 right, and hold at Juliet 7.
Juliet 7 via Juliet Tango and 26 right.
Charlie, Juliet, down here, stand 27.
No, like,
This one here.
3519,
Nice.
taxi right onto Juliet, hold at Juliet 4, runway 08 right.
Continue Juliet and hold 08 right. Red nose 3519.
Just confirm it's holding point Juliet 4.
Holding point Juliet 4, red nose 3519.
So we're basically going crossing this runway. This is Charlie and Juliet. Just wiggles in and 27 to the one.
Gatwick ground, good afternoon. Easy 645 requesting push and start.
Stand by brake, Golf Oscar Alpha, sorry for the wait. There's just Tower, just waiting for a reply from Tower. Brake, easy 645, stand 104, push and start, approved, face west.
Push and start, approved, face west, easy 645.
Oh, lots of stutters here. Too many aircraft.
So Golf Oscar, what would you say?
Just waiting on Tower's response and then you'll be able to get your clearance. Sorry for the wait.
No problem, thank you.
Anyway guys, that was a intense landing, but enjoyable one. Just park up. If you've enjoyed this stream, hit the like button, subscribe, and I might do something on later on today as well, or at another point. And I'll show you a little bit of what the Pmdg model can do when it's parked up and how it how it interacts with the environment around it. Yeah, there's a big Airbus A380 over there. Dwarfing our little 737 here.
Easy 280 X-ray, contact Gatwick Tower now 124.225, bye.
Just 27.
124.225, easy 280 X-ray. Cheers, Jack.
Can't believe I didn't even recognise you, oh my goodness.
Oh, just coming in. Before we switch the engines off, we'll just move to the APU. Follow this. Oh, cool. I wonder if this will tell me to stop. Oh, that's as far as I'm going to risk it. So it's the parking brake on. Pull the power. APU bleed on. So basically, we're now running off the AP on the ground. To Gatwick, everyone. So we'll get some chocks in. We're blinding everyone, we need to get our lights off. Then down here, in menu, actions, ground services, let's get some chocks in. Press ground power. Zero fuel, we're 3,500, so we're good on that. We will.
And Golf Oscar Alpha, you ready for clearance?
Yeah, ready for my clearance, Golf Oscar Alpha.
Golf Oscar Alpha, thanks for your patience. You're cleared to leave the Gatwick control zone to the north via Dorking, not above altitude 2,000 feet of VFR, and the squawk will be 3754.
And turn anti-collision off, this can go back to off, and...
Departure to the north via Dorking, 2,000 feet maximum VFR, squawk 3754, Golf Oscar Alpha.
Golf Oscar Alpha, that's correct, and my apologies, the squawk 3764.
Get a jet wheel.
Squawk 3764, Golf Oscar Alpha, standby.
And Golf Oscar Alpha, let me know when you're ready for the handoff to tower.
Roger, yeah, we're ready for departure.
Golf Oscar Alpha, thanks, contact Gatwick Tower now 124.225, bye-bye.
124.225, thank you, have a good day.
That's that clear.
You do by break, no light 3519, contact Gatwick Tower now 124.225, bye-bye.
On the left door.
124.225, red north 3519. Thank you, have a nice day.
And set that target to 0. Start deplaning. And in the meantime, we can get all the bags off. And we also get some navigation. So they should all start to come. Really busy at Gatwick. A lot of airplanes over there. So what we'll do is we'll move to a bit of an outside view. Back to camera draw. Reset that. Now look what's going on. This is an Airbus A380 off to our right. Comes the cleaning crew. You can see the rest of Gatwick. Pretty busy.
Gatwick ground, easy 645, ready for taxi.
Right, guys. We'll leave this to deplane.
AG645 taxi via Kilo Quebec Juliet, hold Juliet 4, runway 08 right.
Taxi via Kilo Quebec and